Hi everyone, it's Olivia from Girlybunches, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cute little contemporary rose. It's a very similar pattern to the one that I showed you before, the one that goes with the tea cosy. So I was not attached, I was just showing you with a leaf. It's the one that goes with the tea cosy video, but this one is just a really simple, really quick version of it without the petals, but still I think really cute. So this video will just be showing you how to make this, and again you can match it up with your leaves that I've shown you how to make. I'll put a video link down below on how to make the leaves, and yeah, this is going to be part of a few videos now that I'm going to show you how to make little different videos. I think there's going to be about 4 altogether, so I'll make a playlist with crochet flowers, and yeah, they're really cute. This one is really versatile because you can make it basically as long as you want, or you know, like as big as you want. So yeah, I'm going to get on and show you how to make this rose. Okay, so to make the rose, what you need to do is you need to do a foundation chain, and when you do this chain you want to make sure you've got quite a nice long tail, because you'll be using that tail to sew up the bottom of the rose. So the same as with the rose with the petals, you still need to have a nice long tail, so you want to leave yourself a good, I don't know, 30 centimetres, 12 inches. I mean, longer the better. You don't want to scrimp yourself with the sewing up bit at the end. So start off with any chain number that you like, really. It depends on how big you want. This one, I'm using double knit yarn with a 4mm hook, and this I did 35. I did a base chain of 35 stitches, so that's what I'm going to do here with my nice long tail bit. Okay, so there's my chain of 35 and the nice long tail bit, so you can see it's, you know, it's quite a bit much bigger than the actual chain that I've done. Okay, so to do the first round is just, you're going to put a treble into each one of these stitches. So I'm British, so I'm using British terminology, so you may know that as a double, but I call it a treble. And I'm going to do that into the 4th chain from the hook, so that's 1, 2, 3, there's the 4th chain, just there, and that's where I'm going to do my first treble. Like I say, this chain, it doesn't matter how long you want it to be, it's, you know, however big you want the rose to be, so you could make it smaller if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, it's your flower. Okay, so there we go, there's my first treble, and now I'm just going to do a treble into each one of these chains. Okay, so there we go, I just did my last treble into that chain, row of chains, and there we go. Okay, so we've finished that now, and now what we're going to do is we're going to work the other way and start making the fanned out petal bits. Okay, so you just get some more yarn, that's what you do, and you just do 3 chains to replace our first treble, turn your work around, and then just do a treble into that same place, and then the rest of the row is literally 2 trebles into the top of each one of your stitches that you did on the previous row. Try not to split your yarn like I've just done, like that, and there you go, you can see that I'm putting 2 stitches into each one of those trebles from the row before, so I'll just show you that's in, so that's 1, 2, and then you just do that all the way to the end, which is what I'll do now. And as you do that, you'll see that it will slightly start to curl. So hang on, let me just do a couple more. And you can ever so slightly see it starting to curl there, and that's fine, that's exactly what you want. Okay, so I'll carry on to the end. Okay, so I'm just coming up to doing the last few stitches here, and as you can see it's getting nice and curly, which is exactly what we want. And last two into the top of the 3 chains that we did right at the very beginning, and there we are, that's it. So then you can fasten off your yarn here. Again, you want to leave yourself a nice long tail, not as maybe long as the other one, but you do want to leave a long tail, because if you wanted to sew this onto a project, then you would, you know, it'd be nice to, you don't have to then use another bit of yarn to attach it. Okay, so there we go, there's our nice beginnings of our rose. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to turn this into this. Okay, so to do that, start at the end that you very first worked. So this would be where our chain started, and you want that tail. So you want the tail that's at the bottom, not the tail that's at the top. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'll just show you the 2 ends. You want the tail that's showing up at the bottom of your work and not at the top. Okay, so thread your tail onto your nice darning needle. You want one that's not too sharp, because you'll split the yarn. You don't want to do that. Okay, so to get that nice little bud bit starting in the middle bit there, what I do is I just turn over that bit there, and I just tack that down. So I'll just put a stitch through, and then that middle bit, and then I'll bring that needle back down to the bottom bit. So it doesn't make much of a difference, but it just turns that over and makes that just a little bit easier to turn. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to roll this up like we did with the other flower, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to roll it like that. What you want to make sure you do is you want to roll it so that this bottom bit is nice and flat. Okay, so a little bit fiddly. If I turn it, if I take that off, you can see that that is staying nice and flat. So it makes kind of like a nice level bottom bit. If I can get that to focus. Let's focus. No, there we go. Nice and flat. Okay. So there we go, that's what I mean, nice and flat. So there we go, it's nice and a nice flat bottom. And then we're just going to put the needle through the 3 layers like that and catch them, catch all the bottom area layers like that, and then we're just going to sew through them like this. Big, you don't have to do little stitches, it's sort of nice big, but do make sure you're going from the middle outwards to catch all of those layers. Don't pull them too tightly, because we don't want to pull this in, we just want to tack these together like that. And then we want to finish off by pushing that the other way and getting that, we want that thread to end up in the middle, so we'll just do that. middle-ish. That'll do. Now we've got this end here, and because this is a bit flappy like that, we don't want that, do we? So thread your needle, and then what I do is I just sort of do a little gentle tack stitch down. So I'll just do this, and if you do it, you don't pull it too tight, no one's really going to notice it. It's going to blend in quite nicely like that. And just one more to hold that side down, and then I'll just put that needle up through the middle like that. And then what you can do then is just tie your ends off. I'll put it down the table, it'll be a bit easier. Okay, so you can weave in your ends, or you can use these ends to sew it onto a project that you're making, or your leaf. There you go, there's the leaf I made earlier. And yeah, you can see, probably see that one better than the white one, can't you? Yeah, very cute. I think it's really sweet. So it's a nice little contemporary flower. You could put a bead in the middle there, that would look really cute. I don't think I've got one. Have I got one? Yeah, I've got one. Only a little one, but you get the idea. You can just put a little bead in the middle. That would look really sweet, wouldn't it? Like that. Obviously you'd sew it in, you wouldn't just rest it in like that. Use the power of willpower to keep it in there. Okay, so yeah, that's my little video on showing you how to make this sort of contemporary rose crochet flower. Really cute. Hope you enjoy it. I'd love a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and there'll be some more videos coming soon on different types of flowers. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.